students, we are on day 7 of skills. So these are our spelling words for this week. Just a quick review: swimming, rotten, hidden, batter, shredded, popping, knotted, tricky word there, compound word starfish, and compound word campsite. And you have all of these fun spelling activities you can work on this week, because your parents may give you a spelling test on Friday, and they can do that if they would like to. We do have our doubling rule in most of our spelling words this week, and if we hear the short vowel, then we double our consonant right after it. Like in the word swim, if we were going to add an ing, the suffix ing, we would have to double that m. And in the word rot would just be R-O-T, but if we add a suffix, we double that T, because the vowel before the T is a short vowel. So when we see that short vowel, we have to double our next consonant. And we know that. We've practiced that rule. So those are our spelling words that you need to be practicing this week. All right, since we are still in Unit 5, we are finishing Unit 5. This is mostly review, so this is another short lesson because we're basically just reviewing everything we've learned and practicing our skills. So if you will pull your reader out and find the story, We Make a Book. We are going to read the story and answer the questions. So in your Kate reader, find We Make a Book. And that is on page 82. So, reader fingers ready on page 82, and we'll read this together. We make a book. When we got back to Nan's, I started to write the book. I wrote down all of the cool stuff that happened to me out west. The hardest part was getting started. Once, tricky word, once I got started, it went fast. Nan helped me pick out good words. Sometimes when you write, you have to write things 2 or 3 times to get all of the best words and get them in the best order. Max helped me out too. He said, I can help you with spelling. I am the best speller in my class. Max looked at what I had written and fixed a lot of spelling mistakes that I had made. Turn your page. When I had written the words, Nan got out her brush and started to make the art. It took her a long time. She sent the pictures to me 3 weeks after I went home. My dad took me and my book to a pal of his to see if he would publish the book. The man looked at it and said, This is well written. Children out there will like this book. I'd like to print it. I was so glad I shouted, Yippee! The man and his staff got the book all set to publish. Then they sent it to a printer. I hope you liked the book. If you'd like to write me a letter, you can send it to me at this address. Kate Skipper, care of Core Knowledge Foundation, 801 East High Street, Charlottesville, Virginia. And that is all of Kate's book. All right, now I want you to pull out your pausing point 27, which is PP27. And we will answer those questions. Number 1, who helped Kate with her spelling? So if we go back to page 82, we know that Max helped Kate with her spelling. So remember, when we answer our questions, we answer with a complete sentence, restating the question in our answer, We start with capitals, we use punctuation, we use neat handwriting with finger spaces, and we spell all of our words correctly. So, who helped Kate with her spelling? Max helped Kate with her spelling. Now, we can stop right here. We have answered the question. Max helped Kate with her spelling. But we know from page 82 that he helped her because he is the best speller in his class. So if you want to add that extra detail, that's going to be really good practice as we prepare for answering second grade questions. And as we get closer to the end of first grade, we will work more on what second grade is going to want you to do when you get to second grade, which is add details. So you can stop right here and this is correct. But it's a good habit now at this point in the year to add details. So we're going to say Max helped Kate with her spelling because, B-E-C-A-U-S-E, because he is the best speller in his class. In his class. Then we can put our period. So we did restate the question. Who helped Kate with her spelling? Max helped Kate with her spelling. So we use helped Kate with her and spelling. Then we added an extra detail. Max helped Kate with her spelling because he is the best speller in his class. And that was all on page 82. And like I said, if you had just said Max helped Kate with her spelling and put a period, that would have been correct. You answered the question. But we're going to start making a habit of adding a little detail. All right, number 2. Who made the art for the book? If we look back on page 84, we know that Nan made the art for the book. So we will start with the capital. Nan made the art for the book. Now, we can stop right here. But we're going to practice putting some detail. So we're going to say because, B-A-C-B-E-C-A-U-S-E, big tricky word for first graders, B-E-C-A-U-S-E, because she is an artist. Then we'll put our period. So now we're just practicing adding a little detail. Who made the art for the book? Nan made the art for the book. We have restated our question. We used made the art for the book. We used all those words. So we restated our question. We used capital, period. We wrote neatly, we used finger spaces, and we spelled all of our words correctly. So we've done everything in our answer we're supposed to do. Now we're ready to flip our paper. This says, use the lines to write a letter to Kate. So this is something you can do all on your own. And at the end of our story, Kate asked us to write her if we would like to. She says, if you'd like to write me a letter, you can send it to me at this address. I hope you liked the book. So if you liked the book, you can write Kate a letter and say, you would start it with, Dear Kate. That's how we would start our letter. And then you can say, I really liked your book because. We're not really going to mail this to Kate. This is just practice. So if you didn't like it, you can say, I didn't like your book because. But let's not be ugly, okay? If you can find one good thing about Kate's book that I would like for you to write, I really liked your book because, and tell me why you liked it. Then at the bottom, you sign your name down here. Okay, I'm going to let you guys work on that on your own because you're big kids and you know how to do this. All right, so that wraps up this lesson. I think our next lesson will start us in Unit 6, so it's going to get a little tougher and we're going to work a little harder. But for now, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.